Hello and welcome to the Different Strokes exercise programme. My name is John Graham. I'm the Clinical Director of Physiofunction, one of the UK's leading providers of independent outpatient stroke rehabilitation. I've worked with Different Strokes as an expert physiotherapy advisor for over 20 years. I've devised the classification system for this programme so that you can identify the level that matches your current abilities. Exercising at the correct level will allow you to benefit from exercising regularly at home whilst ensuring your safety at all times. I wish you every success with the programme. Before you begin any exercise programme or begin to follow any of the training recommendations, advice or other instructions, you should first consult your doctor and have a physical examination. The recommendations, advice and instructions provided by Different Strokes and the instructors leading these exercise sessions are in no way intended to replace or to be construed as medical advice. Build up slowly. Start with 1 to 2 sessions a week, gradually increase to 3 to 5 sessions a week. This is your level 4 session with Matt. Level 4 sessions are designed for people who can walk independently with a stick or a trekking pole indoors and outdoors over even surfaces.
Hi everyone, from Different Strokes, I'm Matt. This is your level 4 session number 4, focusing on core and flexibility. For today's session, you will need a ball or a similar object like a cushion. And you will also need maybe a mat to go on the floor because we will be doing some core exercises on the floor during this session. So if you don't have a nice soft floor to go down safely onto, then please use a yoga mat or something similar. You can also use a sofa or a bed for those floor exercises instead of going all the way to the floor as an alternative too. Obviously, please do use your walking aids, anything assisting your stability and balance as we go through the workout. But basically, we're going to start with some dynamic flexibility. That means flexibility through movement, and then we'll do our core, and then we'll finish the session with some longer but more static style flexibility to develop the flexibility in the muscles. So yeah, please do read through the description before starting, but we'll get started with a gentle rotation and reach. So twist and push your arm, rotate and push side to side. So just nice and controlled. We change in the exercise every 45 to 60 seconds on these. Okay, good. Bring your hands down and back, and then up and forwards. So down and back, and then raise them forwards and upwards. Okay, well done. Bring your arms out and then cross over, out and over. You can change which arm goes over the top if you wish. Out and across. Okay, good. Shrug your shoulders up and then down. Okay, fantastic, well done. And then we're going to rotate our arms. We'll do 20 seconds each way. So arms up, reach all the way around. Good, change direction. Fantastic, take your feet apart, knees slightly bent, and we're going to reach your hands down in between the knees and then bring the shoulders up to standing again. So reach down and up. Try and reach just that little bit further after a few. Okay, good. Keeping your feet apart, what we're going to do is go from side to side, bending one knee and then the other. Just keep one leg straight and bend the other knee to the side. Gently come back to the middle and then repeat to the other side. So just gentle stretch side to side. This is dynamic movement all the way through. It means we're doing it in motion. Always good for warm-ups, these ones. Okay, good, and then kick those legs out in front, alternate legs, nice. Kick forwards. And then kick those heels up at the back. Okay, good, up onto your tiptoes and down. So just up and down, pushing your toes into the floor and then safely come back down onto your heels again. If you tip forwards, just put your foot forwards to save your step. Okay, very good. Well done, everyone. Feel free to grab your drinks. In fact, grab those at any point you wish throughout your session. And then if you can find your ball object, it could be a ball like a football, basketball, or a smaller ball like a tennis ball. It doesn't have to be a ball, it could be a cushion or any object which you can safely hold with both hands. And you don't mind it being wobbled about a bit. Okay. So the first exercise we're going to do for core with the ball is we're going to do rotations. So hold the ball with both hands. We're going to twist and reach the arms out to the side. Twist and reach. Okay? So we can do that one for 40 seconds with pause, and then we'll do it for a second set of 40 seconds. So ready in 3, 2, 1. Twist and push. So side to sides. So keep your feet and your heels on the floor and rotate with those hips and your shoulders. Ten more seconds. Well done, everybody. And time. Very good. Okay, just take a moment. Looking forwards. Rediscover your bearings. And then we're going to do that for a second set. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Where you go, rotate and reach those arms out to your sides. To go. And time. Well done, everybody. Fantastic work again. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is we're going to take our feet apart and the ball is going to come down in between the legs, okay, and then we're going to raise it forwards with straight arms. So it's a full body movement, working core through your lower back and just above the hips, your lower abs. So it looks like this. So you're going to bend your knees slightly, reach down towards the floor, and then arms forwards, reaching up and back down again. As you're down here, try not to look down through the legs because your back will arch over. Okay, so try and keep maintaining your eyes, your gaze forwards, and we'll stay all nice and safe. So let's start that in 3, 2, 1. Again, 40 seconds. Keep gazing forwards. That'll maintain that good posture. That's what core is about. Three, 2, and 1. Time. Very good. Take a short rest, and we'll do that for our second set. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Down and raise. Well done, everyone. Ten more seconds. It does get tiring. You're right. 3, 2, and 1. Time. Very good. Well done. Relax. One more exercise to do with our ball for 2 sets. Okay, so the exercise we're going to do with our ball this time is like a wood chop motion or a baseball swing, I guess. So we're going to go from hip to shoulder, then shoulder to hip. So the first set, we're going to do 20 seconds each side, hip to shoulder. Okay, it's going to look like this. So hip to shoulder, low to high. Okay, we do that each side, and then the second set will go from shoulder to hip. Okay, so let's go then, hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder. Good, keep it going. Your feet can pivot on this one. Maybe good for you golfers, this one too. And last swing this side. Good, swap to the other hip, hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder. Good. And pause there. Well done, everyone. Good. Take a short rest. And the next set, we're going to start on the shoulder and come down to the hip. It's looking more golfy every time I do it. But we'll keep it to what I said, wood chop and baseball. Okay. So ready to go on the shoulder to hip in 4, 3, 2, and 1 shoulder to hip. Last one here. Good. Switch to the other side. Shoulder and hip. Okay, stop there. Fantastic. Well done. And we'll be on to the floor work now. So come down to the floor safely. How you know how to come down to the floor or to those beds or sofas. For those of you who are not sure how to get down to the floor, sometimes it's good to have a chair. Put your hand on the chair and come down safely that way. Or a nice wide stance. Dropping one knee to the floor is good. Even 2 knees to the floor. It's up to you. Work with your safety, hand down, safely to seated. Okay, we can work on that in other sessions, but please do make sure you have come to the floor, or are going to go to the floor safely. And let's go in the middle. We're going to do some abs exercises while we're here. The first one's called a roll back. So what we're going to do is from this position here, gently drop back to just before 45 degrees, and then come forwards again. If you go 45 degrees or further, you go too far and you end up back here somewhere. So just roll back gently, abdominal muscles squeeze and tighten, and then you come forwards. So try and keep your shoulders pointing up all the way through. Let's do this by the rep. Okay, so do this 10 times in your own time. Nice and steady. Here we go. I will count 1, but don't worry if you're ahead or behind me. Go at your own pace. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic. Good work. Feel free to pause and do that for a second. 3rd, 4th, or even 5th set. And then we're coming down to the floor. So shoulders down on the floor for the next exercise. We're going to do the opposite area of that. Again, we don't want to break 45 degrees. So when you're coming up for these curls, put your hands forwards on your knees and just gently lift the shoulders off the floor. If you're coming up this high, it's too high. Okay, you don't need to go that high. It's just gently raise your fingers up to your knees and then down again. Okay, so let's get going on that one for 10 reps in your own time again. I'll count. Go at your pace though. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well done. Take a rest and we'll be back to seated for the next one. So when you're ready, come back up to a seated position. And again, we want the knees very slightly bent. Find myself in the middle again, sliding forwards. Okay, so from this position here, what we're going to do is twist, tap our hands on the floor and do the same on the other side, twist and tap. And that's a twist, and some of you may know it as a Russian twist, but now we just call it a twist. So here we go, over to the side, twist and touch the floor. Sorry, on these ones, I am doing you by the time. It's a little less needed to be controlled than the previous two. If you did want to set yourself a target of repetitions, then 20 reps altogether, so 10 each side would be good. But we're doing it for 30 seconds, which leaves 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Well done, everyone. And from this position, if you can safely come back up to standing, we'll do our flexibility in this session from standing. So again, how you know safe to come back up to standing. Otherwise, try and get yourself around to a lunge position where one foot is further forwards than the other, with a nice solid base, and push with those legs to come back up to standing using your leg muscles. Okay, for our stretches, we're going to start with the lower body, work our way up. So first muscle we're going to work is the calf. And I'm going to do this against the wall. So I'm going to turn my back to you and show you how to do this one. If you haven't got a wall or a bar or something you can hold on to for this one, you can do it without the wall. I'll show you without first. So it's a step forwards, like a lunge position. Keep the back foot on the floor and bend the front knee. Using a wall just allows you to push in a little bit more, get a really nice stretch. I trust you are all still there, but I have my back to you. So these stretches you want to be holding for roughly 30 to 60 seconds. We'll do near to 30 seconds today. Good. Swap to the other side. I say near to 30 seconds because I can't see the clock. And personal trainers can't count. That's the other reason. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so next stretch is going to be for our hamstrings. So these big muscles on the back of your legs, the thighs. Take your feet apart and then hands reaching down in between the legs. We're just going to hang the hands there or reach them down to the floor if you can. If your fingertips can touch the floor, you're aiming to get your palms onto the floor. That's the next stage of the stretch. Hold it there. Good, slowly, gently, come back up. Okay, this next one again requires you to hold on to something. So use your walking aids or a wall or something or a chair to help you do this one. And this is going to be a quad stretch, a stretch in our thighs, basically, the front. Hold on to something then and pull one ankle back. If you can't reach the ankle, sometimes you can just grab a trouser leg or a towel around the ankle, and holding the towel is a good way to do it. That's another alternative. Good, and then repeat on the other side. And release there, very good. Okay, so we'll stretch those inside legs like we did in the warm-up, except this time I'm going to hold it to a static, so bend one knee to the side, keep one leg straight and just hold that stretch to stretch the inside leg. Good, and then repeat to the other side. Okay, fantastic. Well done, everyone. Next, on to upper body stretching. So both hands together, push your arms forwards away from your body. And with this one, you can tuck your chin down as well to get a stretch on the back of the neck at the same time. And then look up and take the arms up as well. Okay, very good, well done. We're going to stretch one arm across the body. So take one arm across and use the other hand just to pull the arm in. Very good, and then swap to the other arm. So take the arm across the body and use the other hand to pull the elbow in. Okay, good, and then back to the other arm. Take it right up and over the head, elbow pointing up. You can support the arm if you need to with the other hand, or hold it there towards your upper back or back of the head. Well done, and finally swap to the other arm. Repeat, same movement. And relax there. So fantastic, very good. Well done, everyone. Great flexibility and core base exercise session. So the flexibility we did at the beginning, you can do at the beginning of any exercise workout you do as a dynamic warm-up. And those static movements we did at the end there, you can do those any time of the day, really, after workout, but also when days you're not working out, just take 5 minutes, 10 minutes to do a full body stretch, really benefit you, your circulation and recovery. So keep going, everyone. Next time I'll see you for some more movement and mobility, so look forward to that one. And for now, take care. Bye.